good morning, everyone. On Instagram, I see Renee McCrae, the motivational poet. Thanks so much for joining us today, Renee. And on Facebook, I see we have a number of new people. Thank you for joining us. Today, Renee. Beautiful. All right. Today, our topic is, and this is Success Mentorship call or class number 236. And our topic today is one of the most profound that we ever have, and it's the power of mindset. The power of mindset. And we're going to go into this very deeply, and we have a special treat today. We have a guest co-presenter, Miss Mary Harris, out of Jackson, Mississippi. And so we'll be sharing more about that in a moment. As you know, our topics are taken from our book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success. And every topic really gives us a chance to take some information from the book and put it to work in reality. The book is really your handbook for success, your cookbook for reality. Before we get started, I want to, and our website is herbertharris.com. So all of our stuff is available there. Hey, Sade, thanks for joining us today. So the idea of our topic for today is one that really is a powerful one, because as we begin to close out this year, we will find that our mindset is the most determining factor of how the year ends, whether it's a great year. Well, the fact that you're alive, it's a great year, but whether it's even an incredibly great year. So before we get started, let me do our meditation to get us in the right place and time and space. Just take a deep breath. And let it out slowly. With our eyes closed and our hearts in rhythm. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. And in this state of peace and relaxation, we are at peace with ourselves. I am at peace with myself. Let us affirm that together. I am at peace with myself. Once more. I am at peace with myself. And then this state of peace and relaxation, our minds are open, receptive, and ready to learn. Let us affirm that together. My mind is open, receptive, and ready to learn. Once more, my mind is open, receptive, and ready to learn. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. So it is. All right. You know, folks, this topic is, wow, it's one that really catches us. You know, when we talk about mindset, everything begins in thought. Your emotions are controlled by your thoughts. Your habits are controlled by your thoughts. Your relationships are controlled by your thoughts. And so today we have this powerful message that Mary is going to share with us. Let me introduce our speaker. And Mary Harris is a registered nurse. She's retired and now she's doing incredibly great things. She is the co-founder and she's really a head of Mississippi SCORE. And she does a lot with health, nutrition, and wellness in her area. You might say that she is a earth shaker, a person who makes things happen in her community. So let me now bring on Mary so she can share some information about mindset.
Hello, everyone, and thank you guys for being here today. I want to thank Dr. Harris, first of all, for giving me this opportunity to share with you. I hope and pray that I am able to fulfill those tall shoes that he has just said who and what I am. I want to just start out by talking to you guys, like he said, the mindset. We do know that everything we talk about is based on this book. I hope you can see it. It's the 12 Universal Laws of Success, and it's written by Dr. Harris himself. I want you to take just a moment. I want you to take a deep breath and relax. I know we did our relaxation earlier, but this time, I want you to put in your mind and keep in your mind a goal that you have for yourself, a desire that you want to achieve. As I go through this program, keep that thought in the back of your mind as we move forward. Keep that thought. All right. Okay, so we're going to get started. We're talking about the power of the mindset. So let's talk about what is a mindset. As you think about what a mindset is, it's your mentality, it's your way of thinking, it's your outlook on life, it's your thoughts. Your thoughts determine who and what you are. According to Earl Nightingale, you become what you think about most of the time. So it's important that we pay attention to our thoughts because your thoughts are your mindset. Your mindset can determine whether you're going to be successful. It can determine whether you fail. And you have to realize that it all starts in your consciousness. It starts in your mind and what you think about. So in a sense, it's a mind game that you play with yourself. So you may have noticed that I said that success starts in your mind. That means you have to have a definition or an idea of what success means for you. That's part of why I asked you to have a goal in mind as we talk about this today. But you got to have that idea, that thought in your mind of what you expect, how you expect to achieve it, and what it is you want to achieve. Anthony Gale said that a positive or winning mindset can often mean the difference between success or failure in any endeavor. So you've got to have that positive mindset of knowing that you want to win and that you are going to win and that you are going to achieve the goal that you've set for yourself. According to our book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success, one of the most fundamental level, success is a matter of your consciousness or your mindset. And there are 3 levels of consciousness that we're going to briefly but quickly share with you. The first level of consciousness is your conscious itself. The second is your subconscious. And the third is your subconscious mind. So we're going to take a moment and just briefly discuss and learn a little bit about all of our conscious levels. Your conscious level of mind is what you think about. It's that little thought that constantly is going through your mind. It's rational, it's logical. Your conscious mind deals with and creates and develops the thoughts that you have. Thoughts include your ideas and the feelings associated with your thoughts. So it's important that as you think about your goals and where you want to go in life, that you associate some feelings with those thoughts. And we'll talk a little bit more about that filling in a few minutes, okay? So your conscious mind leads you to make decisions and is based on what you have learned. It's based on your education. It's based on your experiences. It's based on what you look at and observe, what you have been taught from a child to now. And you can change your mindset by continuing to learn. So the conscious mind, this part of your mind, the conscious side, is considered the masculine side in nature. So it's the male side of your brain. And yes, we have a male and a female in our brain. It's always that balancing act that we have with our brain and anything else that we do. The second level of your consciousness is your subconscious mind. And this represents who and what you are. It deals a lot, and in fact, it deals with your emotions and your feelings. It's impersonal, it's non-selective, and it's non-judgmental. Your subconscious mind being non-judgmental means that it accepts whatever ideal you give it, whether it's true or whether it's false. And once you give your subconscious mind that idea or that thought, your subconscious mind then tries to associate a feeling with that thought that you've given it. And the subconscious mind proceeds on assumptions of ideas, and it develops logic, which manifests things in accordance with the feelings you associate with that idea. So it's considered the female side of your natural native in nature. So your subconscious mind is the feminine side. Remember, the conscious is the male, and now we're dealing with the female side. Females, usually, they always associate us with feelings, okay? Girls, guys, they always associate you guys with straightforward decision making. This is just nature and how nature is and how life is and how we have dealt with life and how we represented throughout the generations of what male and female are. And it's nothing to say that you can't have more of the conscious mind and subconscious mind, whether you're male or female. It's just how your brain thinks, the yin and the yang. You've got both ends of that diagram happening in your brain. The third part of your brain, your conscious brain, is your super conscious. And notice I said super. It's your spiritual part of you. It's that God-sent part of you. It's that part that kind of talks to you, gives you suggestion in the back of your mind. When you want to go left, it says, no, go right. It's that super part of you. It's the supernatural spiritual end of you. That's your source of creativity and your source of your faith. The faith and belief that you have that you can achieve your dreams. Your superconscious mind is a source of your intuition. Remember I said, if you want to go left, it says no, go right. No, you don't want to go out tonight. You want to stay in the house. It's going to rain today. Your intuition. That all stimulates from your superconscious mind. It gives you inspiration, and your superconscious mind also keeps you motivated. It acts on the subconscious level, and it has access to your ideas and your feelings. So your superconscious mind, in a sense, ties back together your subconscious and your conscious mind. And your superconscious mind has no sense of time, none whatsoever. So if it tells you and you have the motivation to get something done, it doesn't have a timeline as to when you will get that done. That's something that we have to look at consciously as we deal with whatever our goal or idea is. Basically, your conscious mind has, basically what I'm saying is that you have a thought. The feelings that you have towards this thought stimulates the subconscious mind, which communicates with the superconscious mind for you to manifest that thought to become a reality. I have a thought that I need a glass of water. My conscious mind is saying that. My feelings toward this water is, I really want to drink this water. So my subconscious mind is now feeling that, ooh, I'm getting excited. I need this water. I really want this water. I'm thirsty. So it's communicating to my subconscious mind that I need to manifest getting some water. And that becomes my reality of getting that water. I asked you at the beginning to think about a thought, an idea of what you want to do. Now, let's just take a second as you're thinking about that idea, put a little bit of feeling towards that idea. Just a tiny bit right now, because we're going to get a little more in depth about the feeling part of your idea, a little more in depth with that subconscious mind of yours, and then connect it with that superconscious mind. So don't let go of the thought that I asked you to think about earlier, as far as a goal or something you wanted to materialize or manifest in your life. Realize that you attract things through your thoughts. Your thoughts become things. That was one of the things, and the biggest thing that I got out of reading the book of The Secret. The Secret taught me that my thoughts become things. So if I manifest it, if I concentrate on it long enough, I can make it happen. It can become a reality. So realize that your thoughts attract the people, the things, and your experiences into your life. And that your thoughts are congruent, and they act on what you feel and how you feel about yourself. That's also another determining factor as to whether or not you will achieve the mindset, that you will achieve the goals that you set. The mindset you have about yourself helps you determine how your life out will be as you progress and move forward. Your feelings and emotions are focused on your value system and how you feel about yourself. You must develop a mindset and a self-image that supports and it's compatible with your ideas. So all of us have some idea of who and what we are. And we all have an idea of when to cross the line and when not to cross the line. We know what buttons push us. That's part of our self-image and knowing yourself. So you do need to take some time to think and spend time with yourself to discover who and what you are. Because in that process of discovering who and what you are, you can change and modify your mindset. Learning, reading, even most definitely the 12 Universal Laws of Success. The more I read this book, the more I learn something different, the more I see a different reality, the more I see me differently, and the more I can point out ways for me to grow and proceed in life. So this is a great book. We really do need to concentrate on the 12 Universal Laws of Success. And then start looking at other books and being around people that help motivate you and get you to think, who dig into that subconscious and the conscious and the superconscious mind for you. Steve Bali said, once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change along with it. So changing your mindset changes everything. I teach health and wellness classes on a regular basis. And I know that this is a true fact, because I can tell a diabetic till I'm black and blue in the face that I need you to do 150 minutes of activity a week. I need you to change your diet. These are the steps that we need to take for you to do that, for you to get off of insulin, for you to stop taking the diabetic medicine, for you to stop pricking your finger, or for you to stop having to read what your glucose levels are, for you to live the life you want to live, for you to have the activity you want. I can do that forever, but until it gets in their mindset and until it becomes a thought that they want to act on, I'm just wasting my breath. I have seen once they have made that step and that mindset, and sometimes it takes them working with me for a couple of years to make that mindset, but once it clicks, it clicks. And all of a sudden, it's like a different attitude when they come to class. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the person who I'd been talking to for a year, who instead of losing weight was gaining weight. Instead of doing activity, was sitting down, popping popcorn or food into their mouth while they watch television. And now all of a sudden, during commercials, they're getting up, getting active. They're doing that 150 minutes to 500 minutes a week. And all of a sudden, they're losing the weight. And the weight is pouring off quickly and instantly. And the doctors are like, wow, what changed? They changed their mindset. And once that mindset changed, that they could achieve that goal, they no longer needed to have that insulin or the medication pump on their side, on their arm. They no longer had to continue monitoring themselves because the mindset changed. And once it changed, it showed throughout their body. And that is what Steve's quote is about. Once your mindset changes, everything on the outside changes along with it. Idel Hamid said that everything happens on a mental level before it's manifested on the physical level. This is why it's so important to get your mindset right. You have to believe in yourself, no matter what the external circumstances are, and you have to strengthen your vision and have hope that things can get better, no matter what that circumstance is. It will get better once you have visualized it and it's in your mindset. Remember how I asked you to keep that idea of the image of things you wanted to manifest, things you wanted to happen, the one goal when I started talking. So remember, your thoughts become things. Your thoughts lead you to the results you want to achieve because your thoughts lead you to take the actions, correct actions for you to reach your goal, okay? So let's look at how your thoughts become things. And I listed that there were 8 manifestation mindset steps that you need to take. The first step, which we talk about all the time, and you hear Dr. Harris talk about on a regular basis, have a goal. Write that goal down on a piece of paper. Success starts in your mind. That means that you have to have a definition or an idea or a picture or a vision of what success looks like for you and what it means for you. And don't just decide that you're going to do something, but like I said, you've got to write it down. And once you write it down, review it daily. This way, as you're reviewing it daily, you're putting it into your conscious mind. You're feeding it into your mind. You're telling your mind, this is what I want to achieve. Your mind will start to work. It will help figure out the steps you need to take. After you make sure you've got that picture in your mind, make it as clear as possible. That's step number 2. It's got to be clear. It's got to be a detailed picture or image of what you want to achieve. Step number 3, this is where the fun begins, you guys. This is where you get your subconscious and your conscious and your super conscious mind all involved at one time. And you get to enjoy the success of completing your desired dream in your mind. And to do this, there are some things you need to do. Visualization. I want you now to start thinking about that goal I asked you to think about when we first started. Visualize that goal in your mind. Now, keeping that goal in your mind, ask yourself, how do you feel? Feel what it feels like for you to achieve that goal. How are you feeling? How does that goal taste? How does it smell? How does it sound? Those are some of the things that you need to have on a daily basis, and you need to feed it into your mind on a daily basis. So step number 4 is on a daily basis, review your goal. Take the time out to meditate on it and for you to sense it, feel it, see it, taste it, smell it, hear what it feels like to win that goal. Hear what it feels like to say, wow, I finally did it. I can go out and celebrate. Believe that if you can, the 5th step is for you to believe that you can do it. And if you can see it, you can achieve it. The 6th goal, the 6th step to achieving your goal is for you to take action towards reaching that goal. Your subconscious, your conscious, and your superconscious mind are going to now all work together. It's going to tell you steps. All of a sudden, you're doing something and something pops in your mind. Ooh, I've meditated on this all this time. Now I got a step I need to write down, and I need to start taking action to do so that I can achieve my goal. Because my mind is telling me now, because I've visualized it. I've seen it. I know what it feels like. I know what it tastes like. I know what it smells like for me to achieve that goal. So next is to take actions. Take the actions that based upon your desired outcome that are positive for you to reach that goal. Number 7 is realize that Rome was not built in a day. Therefore, it's going to take some time for you to achieve your goal. Remember, your superconscious does not have a timeline. It doesn't have a time. It's not time bound. So you have to also incorporate the conscious and the subconscious for that time boundness to happen. So set a time limit for you to do that goal and to achieve that goal. Number 8 that you need to take is to be persistent and work daily towards your goal, reviewing it and looking at it and making the steps necessary. So I'm going to quickly review, and then I'm going to turn this back over to Dr. Harris. So your thoughts become things. Success starts in your consciousness. It starts in your mind and what you think about most. And it's on the fundamental level. Success is a matter of your consciousness or your subconscious mind working together. There are 3 levels of consciousness. There is your subconscious, your conscious, your subconscious, and your superconscious. All of those are the 3 levels of the conscious mind. Your mindset, to manifest that mindset that you've got, and the steps of making it happen are: 1, set a goal; 2, develop it clearly and define it. Make it a clear vision for yourself. 3, explore how you feel about that goal. Look at how it looks, tastes, smells, sounds, whatever it takes, but see it to the end. 4, review and meditate on that goal daily. 5, believe you can achieve your goal. 6, take action. Take steps to achieve your goal. 7, be persistent and work daily toward reaching your goal, never stopping until you see the results you want to see. Remember that the success is mindset. It's a mind game. The power of your mindset will make or break your success. So keep that power going of keeping things in mind. I'm going to leave you with this quote. Alex Weaver said, "Everything begins from the mind, including change. So if you want to alter your life, you have to start with your mindset." Thank you very much for giving me some time. And I hope this was something that will help you as you continue to develop your mindset and as you move towards achieving your goals. I'm going to thank Dr. Harris again for allowing me to participate and to share with you. And I'm going to pass it back over to him.
Wow. Wow. I'm just, Mary, I'm just amazed.
I'm your student. You are my teacher. You are the one who motivates me.
Wow. Let me tell you, folks, that was amazing. And as I was listening, I was going through some challenges with the technical, because we've never done this before like this, because we were also running on the Instagram. But as you were speaking, it really brought back, number 1, everybody congratulates you for a job well done.
Amen.
Number 2, you touched some spaces and some places that really, I think we needed to hear again and hear for the first time. And it really laid a foundation. As I was listening, I said, I wanted to just kind of wrap it up a little bit. And then when you point out the power of mindset, I thought back on that mindset often has 4 levels. And one was I call it the 4 selves, to be self-responsible. That when your mindset is such that you take responsibility and say, if it's to be, it's up to me.
Exactly.
That's that breakthrough. That's that thing that can take you from where you are to where you want to be. Number 2, you must be self-motivated. Your mindset tells you, ring your own bell, set fire to yourself. That idea of self-motivation is powerful, and it all comes from the mind. You were saying, see that vision so clearly that you get excited. The 3rd self is self-determined. And it is in your mind that you say that I can do it. The little train that said, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. I think I can. That was it. I think I can.
Yes,
I think I can.
I think I can, I think I can.
That
Yes,
that idea of being self-determined to think you can and even to know you can. It's all in the mind. And then the mindset of being self-functional, that to know what to do and how to do it. And once again, it's in the mindset. So Mary, I just thank you so much. You've laid it out for us. We're still broadcasting live. So let me wrap up the live broadcast so we can have our discussion. Those of you on Facebook, thank you so much for joining us. Instagram, we couldn't quite get it together. I learned how to do it finally. So, you know, we learn how to fly as we're flying. And so next time we'll have that working fine. Those of you who don't have the book, Mary did such an incredible job of really laying out and taking some principles from the book. And as an author, when you know that a person has internalized the message, you know, it's one thing to write it, but when someone has taken it and made it a part of them, and Mary has truly demonstrated that. So for all of you on Facebook who are still with us, thanks for joining us. Please share this broadcast with at least 3 other people. Visit our website, www.herbertharris.com, and see some of the great things we're doing. Be sure to get your copy of the 12 Universal Laws of Success. And if you have a story to tell of how you overcame some powerful obstacle in your life, please contact me at herbert@herbertharris.com. That's herbert@herbertharris.com, because I want to know about your victories, how you overcame the obstacles of life. So remember this: you can be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have whatever you want to have, always knowing that the best is yet to come. And so it is.